Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm bringing you the introduction video to the Amazon pay-per-click experiment that I'll be running over on Passion into Paychecks. So for you guys that were in the Facebook group, I was talking about this experiment a week or two ago and just kind of seeing what you guys thought about it, and it seemed like a lot of you guys were really excited about something like this. So I went ahead and I'm starting to put together the case study and the experiment, and I thought I would throw in a little video to kind of introduce you to this experiment, my thoughts behind it, the goals, what to expect, and kind of just an overall outline of this experiment. So here we go. So what is this Amazon pay-per-click experiment all about? So basically, this is going to be a live case study where I'll be documenting every step that I take to make my pay-per-click campaigns profitable. So I was already going to be running Amazon pay-per-click on my products once I got my new shipment in, and I thought, hey, might as well turn it like kind of a case study experiment out of it and kill two birds with one stone. I can run Amazon pay-per-click on my own product, as well as sharing with you all the process that I take to test and optimize my my campaigns, so that you guys can use the same exact process for your own products. So basically, I'll be testing and optimized for my own product that is currently selling on Amazon, and you'll be able to see what works versus what doesn't by following along with this experiment. So I'm really excited about this, and I think it'll be very beneficial to a lot of you to kind of get a behind-the-scenes look at how to run Amazon pay-per-click ads. One quick thing before we move on, I just want to say that since I am running this PPC campaign on my actual own product that I'm selling on Amazon right now, and I'm trying to keep that private, I will not be sharing the actual keywords or anything that gives away my product in this experiment. I'm pretty sure I'll still be able to find a workaway around with this and still provide as much value as possible without sharing with you guys my keywords that I'm targeting and the keywords in my campaigns and stuff like that. So I hope you all will still be able to find value in it, even though I'm not sharing my exact keywords. So I just want to let you all know about that before we got any further. So why am I doing this? Like I said, I was already going to be running Amazon pay-per-click ads, and I thought might as well turn it into a case study for you all so we can all learn together. That's kind of the main idea behind it, but the kind of tactical strategy why I'm doing this is because I think Amazon pay-per-click is the most underutilized skill an Amazon seller could have right now. With the recent news of Amazon kind of cracking down on reviews on giveaway products and stuff like that, I think Amazon pay-per-click right now is the most important it's ever been to the success for Amazon sellers, and so right now is the best time to take advantage of this pay-per-click ads that Amazon gives you. So most people don't know how to properly take advantage of these ads, and I think they're missing out on a lot of business and sales that they could be having if they knew how to properly take advantage of these ads. And that's kind of the main idea behind me doing this, is kind of share with you all how to do this properly and how to use it in your own business. Why you need to learn how to use Amazon pay-per-click. So like I said, it's very important. Right now, Amazon pay-per-click is probably the most useful it's ever been at this point. Why? Because it will help you in every aspect of your business on Amazon. I mean, in literally every aspect. It'll help with sales, it'll help with reviews, it'll help with keyword rankings, optimizing your product listings, validating new products, and the most important thing is that it'll make you more money. It'll make you more profits, especially after you test and optimize some campaigns and find one that works. It'll make you a ton more money, and that is really the main reason why anyone should be running Amazon pay-per-click, just for that reason alone. Now, I'm going to talk about something. It allows you to beat the catch-22 of selling on Amazon. So I don't see very many people talk about this, but it's kind of something that I've noticed with my own product and from reading other people's stories and learning about other people's products and stuff like that, is that there's a catch-22 selling on Amazon. So just real quickly, catch-22 is kind of like, what came first, the chicken or the egg? So that's kind of the catch-22. I mean, did the chicken come first or did the egg come first? That's kind of the same thing that happens on Amazon, but instead of the chicken and the egg, we're talking about sales, reviews, keyword rankings, and stuff like that. So I'm going to break that down actually really quick for you. And the idea of the Catch-22 selling on Amazon could literally be its own 15-20 minute video of me explaining the idea behind this. But I'm going to try to move as quickly as possible through this just so we're not stuck on this exact slide for 10 minutes. So basically, the Catch-22 of selling on Amazon is that you need one of these things to kick off this cycle right here. So for example, let's start with product sales. When you get a product sale, or when you get product sales, that will lead to product reviews for your listing. These product reviews will lead to higher converting listings, and a higher converting listing will rank for more keywords and rank higher within Amazon for these keywords, and these keyword rankings, improved keyword rankings, will lead to more product sales. So you see how these are all kind of combined and intertwined in some way. Without product sales, you won't have product reviews, and without product reviews, you won't have a high converting listing, and without a high converting listing, you won't have keyword rankings, and without keyword rankings, you won't have product sales. So these are all relying on one another to get to the next point. So basically the thing is that we need a way to kick off this cycle and start this cycle of Amazon's Catch-22, and that's where the Amazon pay-per-click ads come in. Pay-per-click ads are kind of like the lead domino in this whole thing. So the PPC ads will bring in product sales, which is the most important thing to this whole cycle right here. When you get sales, that'll lead to product reviews, converting listings, keyword rankings, which will lead back to more sales. So the Amazon pay-per-click ads act as kind of the kicking off part of the cycle and will get this whole cycle moving so you can get more product reviews and all this kind of stuff. So that's kind of the main idea behind it. And like I said, I could go on for 10-15 minutes explaining fully the reasons behind this, but I just want to give you an idea that Amazon pay-per-click is the lead domino in this Catch-22 right here, and you can beat Amazon's Catch-22 by properly utilizing Amazon's pay-per-click ads. So the goals that I have for this experiment is I have a couple. One for me and kind of one for all of us. The one for me is that I want to be able to test and optimize my campaigns to a point where I have a handful of different campaigns that I run that all bring back a positive return on investment and make me money. So what I mean by this is that I want to have, more the merrier, but at least 3 campaigns where I know that I can turn on and run all day long, and I know I'll make my money back and some. So that's kind of the main goal. Is I just want to get to a point where I know I can have consistent sales velocity due to these PPC ads, and a way for me to consistently turn out a profit on Amazon. What comes along with this is that I also want to find a process that was successful for me that I can share with you all that you can use within your own business to have success with Amazon. So I kind of want to find a formula or a process or just a way to go about testing and optimizing ads so that you can replicate the exact same success that I had into your own business for your own products. I want to make Amazon pay-per-click easier for people to understand and use because you're missing out on a lot of business by not learning it. So I want to make it as simple as possible and easy as possible to understand and use so that people can fully get the most out of these ads. So I hope that kind of makes sense. I just want to make it I don't want people thinking that Amazon pay-per-click is way over their heads or it's like a foreign object to them and they say, oh no, I'm never going to mess with that because it's too hard. And I don't want that to be the case. I want it to be as simple as possible. I want to break it down as simply as possible so people will go out and start testing on their own, because you will find success with pay-per-click if you test and optimize enough. And that's kind of the main idea that I have behind this experiment, is just to kind of bring the idea of pay-per-click, Amazon's pay-per-click, into your business as a good idea, and that'll bring you more business down the road. So the very, very basic plan of this attack, and like I said, guys, this is just a tentative plan that I will be following at the start, but a week or two from now, I could completely change this, and my strategy for optimizing my campaigns and stuff like that can completely change. But this is the strategy that I have right now and that I'll be tentatively following throughout this experiment. So I'm not going to go very deep at all into any of these steps, because these are the steps that I'll be breaking down in depth in the future updates in the experiment with videos, articles, and stuff like that. So I'm just going to touch on them very briefly. So the very first one is validation. What this is that we need to make sure that Amazon views our product listing correctly by running an auto campaign for 3 days. So what this does is that we're verifying that Amazon views our product and is relating our product to the correct keywords that we want to advertise for. If we're selling, for example, a coffee mug, and when we run the auto campaign and it's starting to show our coffee mug for keywords such as hot chocolate or let's see, or tea or something like that. I mean, those are kind of related, but we don't want to be advertising for those type of keywords. We want to be advertising for keywords such as coffee mugs or large coffee mugs or coffee thermals and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So we need to make sure our Amazon sees our product as we want them to. Once we get to that point, the next step will be to collect more data. We'll run another auto campaign for 7 to 10 days to collect the initial data that we'll be using to further test and optimize our campaign. So this is kind of the wide net spread data collection where we will try to get as much data as possible and then use that data to further optimize down the road. So once we collect that more data, the next thing we'll do is test converting search terms. So I'll be taking the winners from that initial 7 to 10 days. And what I classify a winner as is a search term that had 2 or more sales within the 7 to 10 day period we are running the auto campaign. So I'll take the winners from step 2 and further optimize them by putting them into their own manual campaigns and continually tweaking and optimizing them to get the best return on investment. And this step is a very critical step, and I will be talking very in-depth, and I have a lot of details and explanations behind this third step once we get to it, but I just want to touch on it right now. The fourth step, and just kind of you'll be doing this forever, is continue to optimize your pay-per-click ads and campaigns. At this point, we'll probably have a couple good campaigns that we have, but you should never stop testing. You should never settle on a campaign and think it's going to be profitable for the rest of its life, because it's not. You need to continually test, optimize, add, subtract keywords and continually try to make the best campaigns as possible. So that's kind of the fourth step, but you'll be doing this fourth step pretty much for as long as you're running these pay-per-click campaigns. Okay, so now that I kind of explained everything about this experiment and kind of introduce you to it, what's next for this case study? Or for this experiment. The actual case study itself will go live on my site, passionatopaychecks.com, on Monday, February 2nd. This will be the introduction article, give you a lot more info that I wasn't able to cover. That I wasn't able to cover in this video. You'll get it in that article, and also that article will be the place where I will continue to update this experiment. So every week or 2 weeks, I will come back and update this exact article. So when there's a new update, it'll be on the same exact article as all the other updates. So everything will be in one place. It won't be a new post. It'll all be on one page. I want to make that clear for you guys. So also, I'll be trying to make a video for each step of the process and explain everything that I'm doing over video, as well as writing an article update. Just kind of, I think the video and the article complement each other well, and I'll be able to cover a lot more by doing both writing an article and making videos. So that's the plan for that. And guys, I can't stress this enough. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I don't know if it's going to be successful. I don't know if it's going to be a flop. I don't know if it's just going to turn out to be nothing. It's just going to be a waste of time. I have no idea. I'm hoping not. I mean, from your guys' feedback, it seems like you're excited about this, and I'm hoping that I can provide a useful experiment for you guys. But like I said, I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I don't know. I have a tentative schedule and tentative plan that I'm going to be doing, but I don't know if that's the best way to go about it. So just know that I'm pretty much freestyling this experiment and just taking things as I go. So keep that in mind, and I'll just try to make this as helpful and useful to you guys as possible. So that's going to bring us to the end of the introduction video for this Amazon pay-per-click experiment. Thank you all for watching, and remember, this experiment will go live this Monday on my site, passionatopaychecks.com. And please, guys, if you have any questions, suggestions for this experiment, or comments, please leave a comment below. If you have a certain suggestion or an idea for this experiment that I didn't cover that you think would be a good idea for this, please let me know. I'm open to all suggestions. I'm open to trying anything as long as it makes sense. So if you have a good idea, please let me know in the comment section below, and I'll definitely respond to you and let you know what I think about it. So again, guys, thank you all for watching. Make sure to check out the post this Monday, and we'll see you guys all this Monday. So take care and have a good weekend.